some sort of success and I want it quick. In fact, can I get it in the first week? Is it possible to get it in the first week? A study was done and Nutrisystem said, yes, you can. If you're a big fan, we want to chat with so many of you because you know what? Nutrisystem has changed people's lives, including yours, Kat Carney. We want to hear about your story during this hour. We want to hear your story as well. 1-800-395-1601. But the value story for what you're about to see is unprecedented. We can say that beyond a shadow of a doubt. I've never seen the difference between today's special value price and the retail value if you call Nutrisystem direct to get the famous Fast 5 program. First of all, before I even tell you about the value, what is the deal here? The deal is, this is one box, open me first. This is not 5, this is 7 days. The first 7 days are what, Kat Carney?
The first 7 days you're eating foods that are specially formulated to help you lose weight, to kind of jumpstart that weight loss. So you're eating 3 meals and you're having 2 shakes every single day for 7 days.
Bada boom, to get you going. We'll get deeper into that study in a second. Then after that, what do you get? Now you're back on the Weekends Off program. Once you get that jump start, and then you get 15 breakfasts, 15 lunches, 15 dinners, 15 snacks, and 15, kind of protein and shakes to go along with it, correct?
That's right, that's right.
You get bonuses galore with this. Only here at QVC, including what?
You're gonna get, in your first shipment, you're gonna get the shaker bottle and the protein shakes, and then every month if you stay in the program, which we recommend, if you've got more than 10 pounds to lose, you're gonna get bonus protein shakes every single month.
Only here, but wait, there's more. And then throw in the kitchen sink, reduced shipping and handling. If you get on auto delivery and stay in this program, you continue to get reduced shipping and handling. There's a catch. Goes away at the end of this day. It's so brand new to QVC and only here. In fact, here is the little value story that makes this a major reason to shop right now at midnight for today's special value. The Fast 5 kit. Take a look at what this is. With the Nutrisystem 3-week meal, that's $113 just for the Fast 5 kit.
That's right.
Go to Nutrisystem right now, and that's what you'll pay. And then $179 for the 3-week Weekends Off plan. The 1-month counseling, $19.99. You're getting it. And this is a huge deal for people who need to get started right here and right now. They want to talk to somebody.
Unlimited access.
Unlimited access. I'm going out this weekend. What should I do? You have help. The bonus shaker bottle added up $321. Are you kidding? Only here at QVC. That is an unprecedented difference between the retail value and our today's special value. That's going to be in shipment 1. Now, shipment 2 to 5, you still lock in right now to that incredible savings. In fact, well, look at it. I mean, you're going to have to pay a little bit of shipping handling, and then a weekend's off, you got to get salads or whatever you want. But that works out to like $2.99 a meal.
To lose weight.
To lose weight. Less than a fast food burger to lose weight. $271 to $179.92. And Kat, come on over here, because make no mistake, you're getting a lot of food. The magic of the Nutrisystem program, and call us if you're a big fan and if you've lost weight on it, especially if you have been a part of this Fast 5 program, but any Nutrisystem program, is you don't have to get a whole new freezer.
No.
You're getting a lot of food, and you're getting flavorful food that if you have a sweet tooth, you're going to be happy. If you love pasta and carbs, you're going to be happy. And it's all here for you. And it's all kind of weight loss on automatic pilot, isn't it?
Absolutely. And if you're sitting here going, well, that's a lot of food on the table, what part of that do I get? You get everything. This is your first shipment.
This is your first shipment. Along with that over $100 value in the Fast 5, that first 7 days, that if you want to lose 5 pounds in the first 7 days, a study has shown
that the average weight loss was nearly 5 pounds.
All right,
pounds.
Take a look at this. Take a look at, well, your story.
Oh,
and take a look at
wow.
somebody who's maybe lost a little weight using Nutrisystem, Kat Carney.
Well, you know what? I was someone that always had a weight issue. In fact, when I was in my 20s, my weight had topped out at over 240 pounds. Hey, Rick, I'm going to pause for a second. See that red jacket?
Yeah.
That's the red jacket I'm wearing right now. I've had this jacket now 8 years.
You kept it off.
I've kept it off.
How's that feel?
I have kept it off.
How's that feel?
It feels great.
Wait a minute. I want to give you $179 back, but you have to gain your weight back.
Oh, Oh,
I want to give you, I
no.
feel like Monty Hall, $1,000 back, but you have to gain your weight back.
No.
You wouldn't do it.
No.
It's priceless.
I can't think of an amount of money that you could offer me to say, you know what, go back to that 240-pound woman.
Wow.
And you know what, the thing is, Nutrisystem is almost like a gift in your life. I mean, I was someone who thought my metabolism was slow, I was big boned,
Interesting.
that my set point was high.
Set
like,
point.
You know, because nothing seemed to work for me.
Pick the excuse list and you had them, right?
I had them all.
Yeah.
And you know, remember sitting at work, and I was working as a medical anchor for a major news organization, and a friend saw me on air and saw that, you know, even my face had gained weight. And he said, you know what, he had a friend that had been successful on Nutrisystem. He said, have you tried it? I was like, I've tried everything. And this was over 10 years ago. And he said, if you haven't tried Nutrisystem, you haven't tried everything. And I was on a different program. I started the Nourish program. And I remember that first week, I felt like I was eating so much food. I got on the scale, I lost weight.
Yes.
3 weeks later, I was a full pant size smaller. 4 months later, 4.5 months later, I had lost 45 pounds, and that was 10 years ago. I am still wearing the same clothes.
Here's what we want you to do. We want you to call in, and we're going to chat with someone live in a little bit who lost a tremendous amount of weight using the Fast 5 program. All right, so stay tuned. It's a pretty incredible story. And it's a guy that we're going to chat with in a little bit, which reminds me to remind you that this is for men or for women. So how does it vary? A little more protein, a little more caloric intake when it comes to the men than it does the women, correct?
That's right. So you're going to see the difference mainly in the Fast 5 portion of the program, which is only your first week. So in the first week of the Fast 5 program, you're going to get Craving Crusher shakes and Energizing shakes. They're formulated specifically for men or specifically for women. The men have slightly higher calories and slightly more protein than in the women's shakes.
A lot of people on the line. Everybody, this is the Fast 5 program. So this debuted in January. We did not have a January Nutrisystem Today special value. This is the first one of the year. And this is so timely for so many of us, myself included. I binged. I'm just going to say
Did you?
On Super Bowl Sunday.
Did you?
Went over the top. I am ready now. I kind of blew it in January. I did. I got on and then I fell off the wagon.
But you know
Big
what?
time.
A lot
Now's
of people
my
have
time.
done that. A lot of people are in the exact same boat you are. They said, or they tried something the first week in January, and you're like, okay, well now it's the first week in February. What's going to work for me? That will work.
This will work. Fast 5. So 7 days, right? You're getting a month's worth of food here, but for the first 7 days, it's a specially formulated plan. And the study has shown, what, Kat Carney?
That the weight loss was nearly 5 pounds.
How's that feel?
The first week.
How's that feel?
5
pounds. Boom, you step on the scale. I got momentum. I feel good. My pants are a little looser. I'm going to keep this thing going. Let's go to Sheila from Illinois, who's first up. Hi, Sheila from Illinois. It's our first ever Fast 5 Today special value. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you both?
We're doing
great,
wonderfully
too.
well. Are you a fan of Nutrisystem? Have you achieved any amount of success from your point of view, Sheila?
Oh, yes. I started a year ago, this month, February, and by Halloween, I lost 50 pounds.
Yes,
Boom!
Sheila.
50 pounds?
Yeah, I lost 50 pounds, and my sister was on it years ago, and she lost a lot of weight, and I lost 50 pounds, and I feel great, and I really enjoyed the food. There's nothing that I haven't liked.
And Sheila, what was it like starting this new year already at your goal as opposed to having to start a new resolution?
Great.
You're 50 pounds lighter. She
she's
laughs.
laughing.
Yeah,
Belly
yeah,
laugh.
you
It
feel-
feels fantastic. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me? Okay, 50
Yeah, you
pounds.
feel a lot better, and like I told the man before on the phone, I said, you've got to eat to lose weight. You
That's
cannot
right.
starve.
That's right.
You got to eat. You know what? People can quit smoking and never smoke again. People can quit alcohol and never drink again. But food doesn't work
eat.
that way.
Gotta
You
eat.
can't just stop eating. You have to eat. So number one, the food tasted good. Is that right?
Yeah, the food tasted great. There was, like I told the man, there was a few things I liked. I mean, there was a few things I didn't like as good as other stuff, but nothing was bad at all.
And
I ate it, and I felt full.
Hey, Sheila, what do you think about Rick eating and not offering me anything?
Sorry about that. Little burger for you.
Sharing is caring.
Meatball burger for you.
Thank you.
And you lost weight. What a great way to start it.
I don't know. Some people are just born selfish.
Right.
Here I am trying to compliment you, and I'm under the bus. Sheila, we love you. Thank you so much. Take care, okay? Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right, selfish guy. What am I going to do? Here, we're going to let everybody know what's happening here. This is the first. How does it work, and what is some of the food that I'm going to be getting? What are we eating, by the way? Is this a meatball sandwich? I can eat a meatball sandwich on this program? Okay, for those of you who are shopping right now, many of you, call us if you've tried it. If you've not, let's start out with this first day, with the Fast 5. 7 breakfasts, 7 lunches, 7 snacks, 7 drinks, right? Protein drinks. How does it work?
14 drinks, because you're drinking 2 shakes every day.
14, very good. That comes in the first 7 days.
That's right. So you're going to open up the box. Everything is right there. And you're going to get a special guide that's going to talk you through specifically the first 7 days in the Fast 5 program.
Okay.
You're going to be adding fresh fruits and fresh vegetables throughout the day. So you're having 3 meals plus 2 shakes throughout the day. You know what? There's another program where you get 1 shake or 2 shakes and 1 meal. This one, you get 3 meals and 2 shakes.
And then as we go on, right, as you continue on, you get weekends off, and again, it continues with 20 breakfasts, 20 lunches, 20 dinners, 20 snacks, 7 Nutrisystem protein shakes as a bonus, only here at QVC, by the way. The extra bonus is the reduced shipping and handling. Huge story, get on auto delivery, and it's real food. Can I have pizza?
You can have pizza.
Can I have pasta?
You can have pasta.
Can I have a big old muffin for breakfast?
That's right. And once you get past the first 5 weeks, you actually get to have dessert
How
every
great.
single night.
You will lose weight on the program if you follow the program. The most amazing thing about it for so many hundreds of thousands of people who've tried it for 40 years now. This is not like, oh, it's brand new. We've been around for 6 months. No. It's a brand newfangled diet, or the all-lemon diet, or the all-protein diet.
Always something new.
Yes.
Nutrisystem says we know what delivers results.
Like
And take a look-
Gracie.
Right.
Gracie?
It looks amazing.
Wow.
32 pounds
Wow.
in 6 months.
Can I just say 6 months? Summer bodies are made in the winter.
Oh,
Summer
I
bodies
like
are made
that.
in the winter. It is now winter. What happens in 6 months? What happens to Shay? Summer bodies are made in the winter. Take a look at 37 pounds later, Kat Carney.
In 7 months.
Wow.
And again, everyone that you're seeing here, they lost their weight on the Fast 5 program from Nutrisystem. And you're never going to know how much weight you're going to lose in that first week unless you give it a try.
Lisa.
But what the Fast 5 program does, like it did with Lisa, is it jump starts your weight loss.
Summer bodies are made in the winter.
Oh,
there
that's
you are in
great.
July. Picture yourself right now in July. Renee, 54 pounds in 6 months. That's fantastic. What about some woman named Marie? I've never heard of her. She's wonderful, and she's been here so many times. Yeah, I'll tell you, she'll talk off air about Nutrisystem. Yeah, she'll talk off air, on air, backwards, forwards, Sunday, Monday. She loves it. She lost 50 pounds.
She loves it. And you know what? She was on the original advanced program. I was on the original Nourish program. We didn't do advanced, but we didn't do the Fast 5 program. But what's so great is Nutrisystem keeps coming up with new programs that help people. People said, you know what? I want to jumpstart my first week.
By the way, this picture is Joey. And the reason we're not showing you the after, we're going to chat with Joey in just a little bit. We're going to chat with him live. So here's the story. This is reduced shipping and handling. It's $179. However, we're going to show you a little graphic. This is literally a $300 plus value. If you were to go to Nutrisystem, this is like Nutrisystem to Nutrisystem. In fact, the Fast 5 kit to get you going, to get you jump-started. With that result, then that study, 5 pounds, first week, $113. $179.40 for the 3-week plan with the weekends off. Do the math on that. How about the counseling service from $19.99, which you can call and you can chat with actual live people who will help you. And then the bonus shaker bottle, throw it in. $321, girl, $321 down to $179. Look at the difference. It's 1 day. It's gender-based, men or women. And only here on QVC. You can go one time, but most people are locking into this, to auto delivery. Because you get that 4 weeks, you're getting that momentum. You're keeping it going. And you know what? You have to eat anyway.
You have to eat anyway. And, you know, if you're like me, I didn't put my weight on overnight. I got up to 240 pounds. You're not going to take it off overnight. So we tell everyone, if you have more than 10 pounds to lose, auto delivery is the way to go. But,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people started a program in January. They fell off the wagon. They didn't see the results they have. And so they go, well, wait a minute. Do I want to invest in another program? Do I want to make that investment? But I want to let you know this. All the food that you're seeing here, this is 4 weeks worth of food. You can eat all of this food for the next 4 weeks. And at the end of 4 weeks, if you aren't happy with the results, when you get on the scale, if you aren't happy, when you put on your clothes, after you've eaten all of the food, you can call QVC and they will give you all of your money back. And if you're thinking, wait a minute, did she just say eat all the food, and if I'm not happy with the results, I can get all of my money back? That's right. And the reason QVC and Nutrisystem can do that is because we know it works. The way you're going to believe that it works is when you see the results in your own life. And the only way to do that is to pick up the phone and call right now and say, you know what? I want in on the Fast 5.
Get in on the Fast 5 now. Never been at today's special value before. $321 value. And the key to the Fast 5, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Follow it. Just follow the plan. Open it up. Open me first. I love that. I love just open me first. Follow the plan. And what does a study say that was done on this plan?
That in the first week, participants lost nearly 5 pounds in the first week.
Boom. Just like that. Betty from Tennessee. Next up. Betty, how you doing, girl?
Well, I'm doing great, Rick, and I just have to say that Nutrisystem gave me my life back.
Okay.
Excuse me.
No?
I started it January of 14, about the 15th of the month.
Okay.
I listened to your presentation, just as she was giving it, and I thought, well, what did I have to lose but possibly weight? And, excuse me, I lost 100 pounds from January 15th till about the 30th of July.
I love that.
Did you really?
And
Say that again.
I was
Say that
to
again,
a
Betty.
point, I lost 100 pounds in 6 months, 6 to 7 months. So it was by the end of July that I had lost 100 pounds.
Betty, what does your doctor
I
say?
went from a size 3X to a size 10, 12.
Oh, my
and,
heavens. Oh, my gosh.
I was to a point, prior to this, excuse me, I got a tickle.
No problem.
I was on using a nebulizer twice a day. My doc was going to send me to a pulmonary rehab. And when I just been on, and they had some problems getting the program started, and by the time they got started, I'd been on Nutrisystem already about 2 weeks and lost 11 pounds.
Oh, wow.
And I was already feeling some improvement in my breathing. So I said, I'm going to take a rain check and see what goes. Well, by May, I had put the nebulizers on the shelf, and like the doc said, I don't need to use it anymore. My breathing's great. I walk probably about 2 miles a day.
Good for you.
And with some vigor, and it's great. Now, how I'm using this 5-day deal is just like I went to Aruba in September and with my friends, and I certainly wasn't eating Nutrisystem, and I probably had indulged some, and I gained probably about 5 or 6 pounds that week. I come back, I get on this 5-day pack, and it's off. And just like over the Christmas holidays, over that 2 weeks, I gained 8 pounds. And I thought, oh, my goodness. But I came back, and believe it or not, in 5 days, I took off the whole 8 pounds.
Can I ask you a really personal question? How young a gal are you, Betty?
I am 70.
70. Wow.
Yeah.
And if there's somebody out there right now and they're saying, I need to lose 25, 30, would you recommend Nutrisystem as a way to do that, Betty?
I have recommended, yeah, absolutely, Rick. I have recommended it to many, many folks, and I think it's the best thing. I'm just so thankful for for you.
Now that you're 100 pounds lighter, how much younger do you now feel at 70 than you felt in previous years?
I feel like I'm 40.
Right.
Wow. Great question and great answer.
Yes.
You're an
And
inspiration.
I thank you all for this. It's just been, I cannot tell you.
We thank you for sharing that story. Thank you, Betty.
Good night.
Good
Bye-bye.
night. You know, and Betty mentioned that she had some medical...
100 pounds!
Right, and she mentioned that she had some medical issues.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure everyone knows we can't make any medical claims about the Nutrisystem program. And if you have any issues, whether you have issues or not, we recommend that everybody check with their doctor before starting the program. But if you want to feel 40 when you're 70, if you want to feel 20 when you're 40, I'm 45 now.
Yeah.
I feel better than I did at 25. I feel better than I did at 15, to be
I gotta
quite
let you
honest
know.
with you.
How many people have now dialed in? Yeah, 600 people have now made their choice. So there's a lot of people on the line. Betty just made the phone lines go a little crazy here. The Fast 5 program is here. It's the first time ever at today's special value. So it's about a $321 retail comparison. You're getting all this food. You don't need to get a brand new freezer. It's all shelf stable. And a couple quick things. As I grab the chicken Alfredo, by the way, realize that Betty could have chicken Alfredo, and that's okay, right?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese is okay to have. It's about portion control and so much more. But a couple things I want to touch on. We're 19 minutes in. Tell me about sodium.
Sorry.
That's fine. That's no problem. Tell me about sodium. people who think that it's going to be too high in sodium.
That's right. And you know why? Because we see other packages and we've been told to really watch out for our sodium levels. And for good reasons. Experts say that we should have fewer than 2,300 milligrams of sodium over the course of the day. But when you're following the Nutrisystem program, especially once you get into your second and third and fourth weeks, once you've had all of your meal occasions, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and the snacks, you've only consumed 1,800 milligrams of sodium for the whole day. 1,800 milligrams is well below that 2,300 milligrams. If you're thinking 2,300 milligrams, 1,800 milligrams, what does that mean?
Yeah.
1,800 milligrams is less sodium than in a teaspoonful of salt. And that's after you've eaten all of the meals.
Well, you know what this is? I mean, this is Nutrisystem and studying the science of food.
Right.
The science of nutrition. This is what they do. They test all of the recipes so that the mac and cheese
Is
you know,
mac and cheese.
Is mac and cheese. In other words, you make a great point. You're eating real food. One of the reasons this works is they're doing the math for me. They're doing the nutritional caloric math for me. I just follow along with it. Secondly, the food tastes good. So I'm not just eating, you know, all lemons or all burgers or all the all bacon diet.
Right,
Not
right.
getting any carbs. In fact, the key to this is that there's a good carb, bad carb story that Nutrisystem knows very well, and that's part of this Fast 5 program, right?
It's part of the Fast 5 program. And you know what? It's perfect portions, and then they added the extra. So people say, well, wait a minute, I can't eat pasta and lose weight. I can't eat that mac and cheese that Rick is eating and lose weight. You can, because what Nutrisystem has done is they have based all of the meals on the glycemic index. So in a nutshell, what that means is you get all of the benefits of a low-carb diet while still eating foods that you know and love, and that's because of the way Nutrisystem formulates the food. It's the things that you like to eat, just made better.
Here we go, everybody. If you're getting on the line, now 700 people have made their choice, get an auto delivery. It's a huge, it's almost half price here tonight. And the Fast 5 program starts you off. The Fast 5 is the number of pounds, not the number of days, because it's a 7-day program. What does the study show, though? This study that was done in the Fast 5 program?
That after 5 days, the participants lost nearly 5 pounds in the first week using the Fast 5 program. I mean, people are like losing their minds over Fast 5. They've seen the commercials. People see me out and they're like, wait a minute, should I do Fast 5? I'm like, well, it depends on if you need a jump start for your weight loss. If you want a jump start, that's the way to go.
Okay. Is it working for our callers? It is. Is it working for this next gentleman? We'll take a look at his before picture right here. His name's Joey, and Joey is live with us right now. Hello there, Joey.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
We're doing great. What's going on, Joey?
Not much, just living life and loving every bit of it.
So, Joey, we're taking a look right here at your before picture. Tell us about the before guy.
Well, that before guy that you see there was 280 pounds. You know, I had that common theme that a lot of people kind of have, that might be that I was lazy. You know, basically I was inactive, unhappy with the way I looked. And, you know, something needed to change.
And, you know, and we knew you were calling in today to talk about the Fast 5 program. What was it that got you to say, you know what, I'm going to give Nutrisystem and Fast 5 a try?
Well, actually, it was my wife. She had one of those sit-down talks and kind of looked me in the eye and said that you need to make a change. And it was one of those deals that I said, of course, you know, I'll do whatever it takes. And in my mind, that was kind of, you know, pushing it off a little bit, getting out of it, right? So one night we're flipping through the channels, and on comes one of the Nutrisystem infomercials with Marie Osmond, and so we watched it a little bit, and she said, hey, you should try that. And I said, well, I'll think about it. And so I went to sleep that night. The next morning I woke up and turned on the TV, and wouldn't you believe it, there's Marie Osmond again with another Nutrisystem infomercial. And I'm one of those kind of people that I believe in signs, if you will. So I called on my way to work.
Well, I don't know if you're looking at your monitor right now, but America is now looking at your after. Looking at your before and your after. This is 79 pounds. How's it feel, buddy? How's your wife like the new Joey?
Well, you know what? She loves it. She absolutely loves it. She every morning before I go to work, she gives me one of those big bear hugs and tells me, you know, have a great day kind of thing. And in the before, she could barely get her arms around me, right? And now she can get that bear hug pretty tight. And I can see it in her eyes. I can see it in her smile. I mean, she just loves it. And, of course, my 6-year-old does the same. He absolutely is just excited because I'm out there and I'm active and I'm playing and we're having a great time.
Well, you know what? As a dad, I will tell you that not only is it good for your energy, but it's good for your health. And you want to be around a long, 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 long time to watch that little guy grow up. Right, Joey?
That's absolutely correct. I mean, that was one of the main reasons that I did this was for my family, and they are my absolute champions. They're my biggest supporters.
And hey, Joey, how much weight did you lose in the first week when you were on Fast 5?
So in the first week on Fast 5, I lost 7 pounds.
Awesome, awesome. Joey, thanks for chatting. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for allowing us to put your pictures up, and congratulations on your success. We got a lot more people that we're going to talk to about their success stories and hopefully inspire some people. And I think you just inspired a lot of people. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, Joy.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
All right, we get before and after pictures. We got people dialing in live. We got Joey, who lost 79 pounds. This is the Fast 5 program. In essence, or kind of in summation, what is the Fast 5 program all about? Why do you think it's so successful and so hot right now, Kat?
It's so successful because people want to see results as quickly as they can. So Nutrisystem said, okay, we want to create a healthy program that really jumpstarts your weight loss. And this is it. It's in this box that says, open me first.
Come on.
And in a study, the participants lost nearly 5 pounds in their first 7 days.
5 pounds, first 7 days. Love it to return it within 30 days. Reduce shipping and handling. Here's the value story of what you're going to be getting. You're going to be getting shipment number 1. Now that story alone, to get on the Fast 5 is $113. To keep it going, because you want to, once you get that jump start, you want to keep this going. That's another, $179.40. And then $19.95, because you want the counseling, because you want that help. You got a shaker bottle along with it, $321. Only here at QVC. Love it or return it within 30 days. Have all the food, if you like. Return it. It's really on us. Your opportunity. And then as it keeps going, you can stay on shipments 2 to 5. And after 5 of those months, man, look out, here comes summer. That's a $271 value, down again to $179.92. You lock into that price, and then you lock into the reduced shipping and handling as well. If you're a big fan, 1-800-395-1601. We'd love to hear from you. And the great thing about this is everything tastes good. It's real food,
good.
Including these shakes that I'm having right now. Tell me about the shakes.
You know what, the shakes, after your first, you're going to get the energizing shakes and the craving crusher shakes with the first week with the Fast 5 program. After that, you're going to have protein shakes that you can have not as a meal replacement. None of the shakes are meal replacements like some of those other programs.
Right, where it's only,
it's
all
only
shakes all the time. Right,
That's right.
Not the case here.
These are in addition to your meals. It's good food, just in proper portions. I mean, so many people I'm sure have been like living on salads since the beginning of the new year,
right.
Living on protein, living on, like you said, what is the lemonade?
Yeah, all lemonade, all bacon.
It's not the way to live.
It will work for a short period of time, and then for me, when I've tried it, I lose my mind and just like order 9 pizzas, and then the whole thing ends. The thing about this program is you're eating a lot of food, and you're eating a lot.
Right.
You really are. You're eating breakfasts and lunches and dinners, and you're having snacks. If you love snacks, you're getting snacks. When you go out to a restaurant, you have help. So Nutrisystem is there both with inspiration, with ideas, and with connections with their nutritionists, right?
Right, and the connections are so important. You're going to get a meal planner guide inside the inside your order, and on the back of the meal planner guide, there's a toll-free number. That number has nutritional counselors standing by, so if you have any questions at any point, if something comes up during the week, you have a function and you want to know what you can eat, you can call that number. You have unlimited access to the nutritional counselors while you're on the program. And I want to stress, if someone is just tuning in, you know what Joey just said a moment ago, that he believes in signs. There's a reason that you're watching right now. There's a reason that you're sitting here saying, should I do it or should I not? I don't know if I should invest in this. You have absolutely nothing to lose. We encourage everyone to take what we call the Nutrisystem Challenge. Just go ahead, make the call. You're going to receive 4 weeks worth of food. This is the Fast 5 program. Don't just say, well, I'm going to try it for a few days and then like leave it alone. Make the point to eat all of the food for the next 30 days. All the breakfasts, all the lunches, all the dinners, all the shakes, everything. And at the end of the month, if it isn't everything Rick says it is, if it isn't everything I say it is, and most importantly, if you aren't happy with your results, call QVC and they'll give you all of your money back. And there's nothing to send back because you've eaten all the food.
It is 29 minutes into the hour, and we're approaching 1,000 people who have made their choice. So we have a limited quantity for the day. There's no advance order on this. This is for this one day, today's special value. It's a special offer, and really, this was, well, we thought about it today's special value in January, but then we said, you know what, people are really getting into it. They really make decisions in February. But we think we want, or maybe make kind of a false decision or trick ourselves into doing something in January, fall off the wagon.
Right.
But studies have shown that a lot of people really say, okay, now's
the time.
Super Bowl's over. I'm really, really ready now, and QVC's ready for you. Nutrisystem is ready for you with our first ever Fast 5 Today special value. Summer bodies are made in the winter. Take a look at some potential summer bodies here. How about Brian? 10 months, 86 big pounds, man.
And a lot of times men think, well, I can't go on a program because I'm not going to get enough to eat. The only way you stay on a program 10 months is you're getting enough to eat and you're seeing results.
What is this? Is this February?
Yep.
Would that be February, March, April, May, June? Let's go July. Let's go into 6 months in Sandy. How about 4th of July, Sandy?
25.5 pounds. I like that she's added that 0.5. And you know, a lot of times, if you think, well, I've got 100 pounds to lose, what's 25? Go try and pick up a 25-pound weight. You'll see what 25 pounds is.
How's it feel on your knee? How's it feel on when you're walking around with it? And you may be getting on this program for that one time, and you say, you know what? It's the last 15 pounds that has been driving me crazy, and I've been gaining it, and losing it, and gaining and losing it because you did this many times.
Many times.
For 3, 4, 5 years. But what about 20? What about summer bodies are made in the winter? What about 5
pounds.
months? It's going to happen. 5 months is happening. 2015 and May and June are coming.
And and that's a good point. Time is going to pass anyway.
No doubt.
Are you going to spend the time losing weight, eating good food, and getting to your goal, or are you going to say, you know what, I'm going to stay where I am now?
Wow, I just said 900. Make it 1,200 people who have just dialed in. And this is lovely Kat Carney. She's joining us right now. Tell me about the self-esteem of the before.
Oh, I'm actually on vacation in that before picture,
Okay.
and it was about 110 degrees. You can't see, but I'm actually wearing pants in that photo because it was so hot. In fact, I have the pants here. I'm wearing these pants in that photo because I was too embarrassed to talk about self-esteem. I was too embarrassed to show my body, but yeah, these are the pants that I was wearing in that photo on my summer vacation. I took no shorts with me.
Now, as you're shopping, a lot of people on the line. Take a look at Dan Marino. You've seen him in ads. This is the Fast 5 program, everybody. If you're shopping right now, get on the line. It's the hottest program that Nutrisystem has. What did you learn psychologically, emotionally from Nutrisystem? You've tried everything. You tried all those wacky diets. What was the difference that Nutrisystem made for you, Kat?
The biggest difference for me, actually there were several. One, that I needed to eat breakfast. That I couldn't skip meals.
Interesting.
Because I probably wouldn't start eating until like lunchtime or dinner time, and then I would I hardly eat anything. Why am I gaining weight? I wasn't eating breakfast. With the Nutrisystem program, even in Fast 5, you're starting your day with breakfast. I learned that I had to fuel my body when I woke up. Then I learned that I had to fuel my body throughout the day. I might only eat before 2 meals a day. On the Nutrisystem program, you're eating 5 times a day. And then a big one, portion control.
Yes, you realize, you've told this story.
Portions.
When you go and you get, because guess what? American restaurants have helped us here. They've helped teach us that a half-pound hamburger with a pile of French fries for $15 is a normal meal. And you learned that's not normal.
It's not normal. And
People
you learn
don't need to eat like that.
Right, and you learn it kind of intuitively when you're on the Nutrisystem program. So instead of having to read a book and someone telling you, because I remember I had been on the program for maybe 3 weeks, and I went out to eat at my favorite restaurant, and I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna eat everything. I'm gonna order what I normally eat. The meal came, and I couldn't eat it all because my body said, too much food.
Interesting.
Too much food.
So you order half of it.
Order
Split it with
right,
somebody else.
exactly.
Hey, $179.92. And if you break that down, let me just break that down for you. Again, you add the shipping and handling if you want to, and then when it comes to weekends, whatever you're eating, but doing the math on that, that's $2.99 per meal. $2.99 plus a snack. Go to the fast food place and see if you can get that for $2.99.
You can't get a cup of coffee for $2.99.
Good luck. So break that down. Again, with shipping and handling, you got to add that, and then weekends, of course, you got to add that. But it's $8.99 per day, and that's for breakfast, lunch, dinner, energizing shakes, craving crushing shakes. Come on. You can see how many people are on the line. Samantha from New York is next up. Samantha from New York, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Good.
We're great.
We have no idea who you are. We've never met before, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
What is your story?
I actually bought this as a Today Special Value last year when you had it.
Okay.
And I wasn't actually looking to lose weight. I was in a situation similar to what Kathy was saying, that I wasn't eating a lot. I am a full-time student and full-time worker, so job and school. I take care of my elderly grandmother and some children. So I was always on the go and not eating enough and really unhealthy. And I did not have time to learn how to eat healthy. I didn't have time for diet. And when I watched the presentation last year, I knew I had to make a change for health. So I wasn't really concerned about losing weight so much as like my doctor was saying, you know, your sugar levels are not so great. And I got it, and it was so easy. It fit into my life. I didn't have to think about stopping for food. I wasn't getting super hungry in the middle of the night, and the weight just fell off.
How much weight fell off?
I lost about 54 pounds.
Wow.
In about 6 months. It just fell off. And it was amazing because it fit into my life. And it was so easy. And it actually made eating healthy convenient and enjoyable.
And I love that you said, you know what, I wasn't even planning on losing weight. I wasn't trying to lose weight. I just followed the program, and the weight came off. And you know what, Samantha? There are a lot of people who are listening that are thinking, I want what she had.
Yeah.
I want what she had. Didn't even try to lose weight.
It's automatic pilot. You didn't think about it, right?
Yeah, no, I just was going about my day by day.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So the fact that you can just pop it in the microwave and have your meal, the fact that you can just grab the shake, grab the protein bar, the fact that it's just right
I
there.
had them in my desk drawer, I had them in my car, and anytime I was confused with any of the additional protein fuels or the lettuce, I called the counseling number, which is amazing, and they told me what to do, and I was like, okay, that's it.
Bless you. Samantha from New York, we love you. Thank you so much for taking the time to dial in at midnight.
No problem. It's awesome. Have a great day, guys.
Bye-bye.
54 pounds in 6 months, and she wasn't even on the Fast 5 program.
She was not. She had a grandmother. She has a grandmother, and earlier we had a 70-year-old grandmother. So look at the age range of people who can take advantage of Nutrisystem.
Right.
You want shakes? You got it. You want pasta? You got it. You want rice? You got it. You want a muffin? It's there. What is this? Break it down, because we're 1,500 people are on the line right now. I got to tell you, people come in the last 20 minutes of Nutrisystem because they see it, because they say, okay, wait a minute, I'm doing the math, $8.99 a day, really? Is it really $2.99 a meal? Do the math right now. If you go to Nutrisystem, this is not like comparing this to some wackadoodle other nutritional, this is Nutrisystem to Nutrisystem.
Right. Direct comparison.
Direct comparison, right? $3.21. Been around for 40 years. Real food, it's $3.21 down to $1.79. Love it or return it within 30 days. Lose that 5 pounds first week. Now you want to keep on it? Shipments 2 to 5. Do it. $2.71 to $1.79. The math remains. All the extra bonuses are coming with it. Do I get a lot of extra bonuses that I normally wouldn't get besides that?
Absolutely. The shaker bottle, the protein shakes, and the access to that unlimited counseling that we just heard Samantha talking about.
So all of this is coming along with it, and then you're saying, wait a minute, uh-oh, I've got a wedding to go to. Or I've got a reunion with my friends and we're going to Atlantic City. Everything's going to end. Now you make this call. And you call someone, not your buddy who says, oh, just party, just don't worry about it. You call someone who really gets you. What kind of advice can they give when you call this number and you get this counseling?
They can talk you through if you're feeling just alone. So many people don't have support in their environment from their family to say, you know what, you can do it. Here's how you get through the day. If that's what you need to call the counselors for, they're there for you. And no one knows what weight loss is like someone who has been there. I was 240 pounds and I was obese most of my life. The counselors on the other end of that phone, they know what you're going through. I know what you're going through, and I know what it's like to keep looking for something that works and not finding it. But the key is to keep trying, And today, I'm asking you to give Nutrisystem a try. And at the end of the 4 weeks, if you aren't happy with the results after you've eaten all of the food, call QVC, call them, and they'll give you all of your money back. So you have nothing to lose. There's a reason that you're watching tonight. There's a reason that you tuned in for the Fast 5 program. Give your body 30 days to show you what it can do for you when you're feeding it well.
Here is the Fast 5 program. It's part of it. It's the first week. After that, you go to weekends off. But the Fast 5 program isn't 5 days.
It's 7 days.
It's 7 days, but it's 5
pounds.
What does this study say?
That's right. In a recent study, Nutrisystem found that participants lost nearly 5 pounds in the first week on the Fast 5
Guess
program.
what? My coordinating producer, Barbara Jean, we love her, right? She literally said, I'm quoting her, she said, you know what? I think I'm going to get it.
Good.
I'm going to get but the reason she said is because she goes, I mean, 5 pounds in a week? That's good.
And you know
that's good. You feel like I'm getting somewhere.
That's
I don't
right.
have to wait like 9 weeks and I go back to my doctor. No, get some real results right here, right now. We're 39 minutes into the show, and people are taking advantage of this. They're using automated ordering. They're coming into QVC for the first time. If you're brand new to QVC, by the way, it's a really easy way to take advantage of it. You love it to return it within 30 days. We get thousands and thousands of people who try QVC for the first time. And what kind of results can you expect? Individual results will vary. Check with your doctor. But we spoke to him live. His wife sat him down and said, you got to do something, buddy. And he saw Marie Osmond. Saw her again. I think he likes Marie Osmond, by the way. Joey lost 79 pounds in 9 months. Winter bodies, you can use this all day. Summer bodies are made in the winter. Shay lost what, Kat Carney?
37 pounds in 7 months.
Hello, July 2015.
And again, 7 months is going to pass anyway. 6 months is going to pass anyway. 1 month is going to pass anyway. What results are you going to have in your life? Look at Gracie. Gracie lost 32 pounds in 6 months. And for me, 12 pounds is about a size. So that would be almost 3 sizes for me.
Yeah, you don't realize it until you start getting the momentum. As a guy, get it. By the way, it's for men or for women? Mr. Producer Man, Mr. Fearless Producer Man. Most of the women are dialing in right now, but if you're getting this for your husband as well, you want to do it together. 86 pounds in 10 months. And guys, it's not fair. Guys, you're going to see some results if you start doing this. 1,600 people are on the line. The food is good. What do we have here? I'm not even sure. What do we have here? This is the chicken Alfredo.
Yum. And again, pasta dishes. And the reason you can have pasta on the Nutrisystem program is everything is in perfect portions. And, you know, sometimes we go to restaurants and we're like, yeah, we're going to order
it's
something.
Creamy. It's delicious.
It's delicious.
The texture of pasta. I love pasta. And I went on an all-protein diet, mostly all-protein diet.
Were you miserable?
And again, it was one of those like, it worked. I dropped weight the first week, ma'am. And the second week, I went insane. I lived at Olive Garden. You know what I mean? Just bring me some more all the pasta you can eat, because it's hard to sustain.
It's hard to sustain. And the one thing you notice when you hear the people calling in who have been on Nutrisystem is everybody sounds so happy. Everybody sounds so enthusiastic. I've been coming for 10 years. I'm still as enthusiastic about the Nutrisystem program today as I was 10 years ago, because it works, the food is good, and again, I know how hard the struggle is. It's hard enough trying to lose weight on your own. Let somebody else do it for you for a while. We had someone call in, she says, I'm taking care of somebody else. Let Nutrisystem take care of you eating food like this.
So we just had chicken Alfredo. With, by the way, you know what else it had in it? Chicken. Chicken Alfredo was actually some chicken. We had mac and cheese. We had muffins. I like these little chocolate bites that you have. What is the offer? So what are you getting? If you're shopping right now, or maybe you've been watching and listening to these amazing testimonial calls. Maybe listen to Joey. What do? You dial in, operator standing by, and you get this entire program. It's 28 days. It's a full month program, right? Get on an auto delivery, and then, you know, the next month we send you another batch of great food. But you can cancel at any time. So you're not locked in like my old gym membership that you can't get out of. You can cancel at any time. But what do you get? This is how it starts. The Fast 5 is Open Me First. In this box is your first week's worth of Nutrisystem. It's 7 days. And it's 7 days, 7 breakfasts, 7 lunches, 7 dinners, 7 energizing shakes, 7 craving crusher shakes. You get the counselor, you get the bonus shaker cup, and all the bonuses. And if you, follow it, chances are you're going to lose weight the first week. After that, then you jump in to the Weekends Off program, right? And that consists of breakfasts and lunches and dinners and snacks, and it's all there for you. And then you just eat the food. And there's no like rhyme. If you want to have pasta for breakfast, you have pasta for breakfast.
That's right. In fact, I want to point that out for a second here.
Yeah.
So you're going to get a meal planner guide that looks like this. Inside the meal planner guide, because if you're thinking, well, how do I follow the program? Everything is just as easy as that Open Me First. You're just going to open this guide second, and everything is right here. You're just going to follow it. Everything that's blue is a breakfast. Your orange is lunch. Your red is dinner. Your purples are your snacks and desserts. But like Rick said, you can eat them in whatever order you want to. But the key is don't skip anything. Right. If you're thinking, well, that looks like a lot of food, that's right. It's about eating to lose weight. So you're just going to follow it 5 days a week, 2 days a week. we call it weekends off, but you can take any 2 days you want to. And if you're thinking, well, wait a minute, well, what do I do on those 2 days? Am I left all on my own? Am I still going to lose weight? Well, Nutrisystem said you are still going to lose weight. There are guidelines in here on what to do. And if you said, you know what, I still don't want to do it myself, you can call this 800 number and say, okay, today's my weekend off day. What should I eat? And the nutritional counselor will talk you through it. You have unlimited access to the counselors while you're on the program.
Reduced shipping and handling. Today's special value price. Only here. I love this next call. So we've had calls from lost 100 pounds, lost 54 pounds, someone lost 60 pounds, Joey lost 79 pounds. But this is about the jump start. So Christine from Texas has been using this program for a week. Christine, are you live? Are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Christine, have you been using the Fast 5 program for the last week?
Yes, I have. I started it on last month when you all featured it, and I started, and after the 7 days, I weighed myself, and I lost 5 pounds.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, so people, I love this call. So people are watching, they're dialing in, the 1,800 people have made their choice. How did it feel to step back on that scale and go, oh my gosh, I lost 5 pounds?
I was scared at first, to be honest with you, when I first had to get on the scale. But once I got on there, I was just like jumped off of it, so excited that I got the 5 pounds off.
Killer.
And what would you say to people who are watching right now going, oh my gosh, should I do it? Should I not do it? Christine, what would you say to them?
I would say do it. I mean, I'm a single, full-time working mom. If I had to pick my meals out every day and cook them, get them ready, there is just no way I would have been, would have ever been to be able to jumpstart the way I did. I have all my lunches and breakfasts at work already packed, and then all I do is take, my little fuel foods and my smart card with me throughout the day, and I'm good. I'm good to go.
I love this call. When it comes to this weight loss thing, you know what it takes? And Kat, you know this. It takes time and organization.
Right.
And you've got to plan your meals and freeze these things and write things down and have the cards here and go to these weight classes when all you have to do is just grab and go. Right, Christine?
Grab and go. It's the easiest thing ever.
Wow.
So far, it's been great. And I'm continuing that. I'm going to weigh myself once a week. And hopefully we'll get there. My goal is to lose this weight. I kind of got a reality slap when I saw a picture of myself in the last month where I knew I had to do something and get healthy. I have a 4-year-old.
And how much, you mentioned the word jumpstart, and that's what we've been saying. How important was it for you to have that initial jumpstart that first week? Do you think that gave you some extra confidence to stick with the program?
It's very encouraging because usually, like, if you try, and I've tried all kinds of diets, the hard ones where you're not hardly eating a thing, or it's just the repetitive.
Right.
And then you get on the scale and it's 1 pound.
Right.
After a week.
Christine, thank you for the call. We really, really appreciate it. Good luck to you on your journey, and thanks for sharing your story about the Fast 5 program, okay?
Thank you all. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
$2.99 a meal. What? Yeah, $8.99 a day. As 2,000 people are now making their choice, you get real food. Do I get pizza? Yes. Do I get pasta? Yes. Do you get real food? Do I get, sweets? Like I've got these chocolates, these little chocolate desserts. They're satisfying.
Satisfying.
I love them. I've got a sweet tooth. And what about the bars? As you keep this going, you want it all, it's there. $321. No. That is a big, big difference from $179.92, which are today's special value price. I would get on the line now. That's the first shipment. It starts with the 7 days, the first Fast 5, 7 days. And then if you want to keep on going, let's say you got 20 pounds to lose. Let's say summer bodies are made in the winter. You want to keep this going for the next few months. $271 is what you would get if you go to Nutrisystem Direct. And it's worth it because you're losing the weight. No, you lock in, it's $179.92. Summer bodies are made here in the winter. It is the winter on the East Coast. But for Gracie, that's a lot of summer coming up, isn't it?
That's a lot of summer. She's going to have a happy summer because she's 32 pounds down. She lost it in 6 months. She was following the Fast 5 program.
What?
Shay, 37 pounds.
Why
in
is it
7
the
months.
hair color is always different and the smile is always bright? And
That's
the
right.
Because it goes along with it, doesn't it?
It goes along with it. You start feeling better on the inside. You start looking better on the outside. You want to, show off your accomplishment. Here's Lisa, 27 pounds in 7 months. That's a bright smile in her after.
Yep,
That
yep.
is a happy lady right there.
Here comes Renee. Look out. Here she goes.
54 pounds in 6 months. And she was beautiful in her before.
They all
She is
are.
beaming in her after photo. And you know what? And Marie is such a wonderful ambassador for the Nutrisystem program. And she was on the program before Fast 5 was even developed. And she still is a champion for the program because the program works. If you want a program that works, this is it.
Barbara Jean, my coordinating producer, has already started her Fast 5. She's actually having chicken Alfredo right now and saying, I'm starting my Fast 5 program. Here's the big deal with it. 7 days is how it starts. Open this one first. You're getting it all, but the key is this one. And what has the study shown, Kat Carney?
That on average, participants lost nearly 5 pounds in the first week on Fast 5.
There's 10 minutes to go in the show. You're getting a lot of food. You're getting bonuses like all these protein shakes, all the delicious shakes, and even the shaker bottle as well to keep you going and keep you motivated. But I got to tell you, for all those people who are making their choice, who have failed in other areas, stop blaming yourself. You're busy. You've got things going on. You've been taught that this is a big portion. You got kids and jobs and stress. There's a lot going on.
And you've also been taught that weight loss is supposed to be hard. What Nutrisystem says is it doesn't have to be hard because we've already done all the work. They're saying it can be easy. Let us do it for you. Was it Samantha who called in and said, I was just looking to eat healthy. I wasn't even trying to lose weight. And she lost over 50 pounds.
Yep.
Without trying, and that's because Nutrisystem has done all of the work. They've done the perfect portions, the breakfast, the lunch, the dinner. Nothing you have to think about except for adding fresh fruits and vegetables. And if you're not convinced yet, let me tell you this. You can place your order today. You're going to receive 4 weeks worth of food. Eat all of the food for the next month. Every breakfast, every lunch, every dinner, drink every shake. And at the end of the month, if you aren't happy with the results, if your clothes aren't fitting looser, if people aren't stopping you going, hey, what did you do different? Have you lost weight? Call QVC and say, I want my money back. And they'll give it to you. And there's nothing for you to send back because you've eaten everything. And if you're sitting at home going, wow, that's actually a really good deal. That's a very good deal, and it's for you today, but you can't take advantage of it unless you say, all right, I'm picking up the phone. I'm in.
Alexis is in. She got in January when we debuted it, but it wasn't even a Today's Special Value. Alexis from California is dialing in right now. Hi, Alexis. How are you? Alexis, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
So great to have you here. This is Kat. My name's Rick. Did you start the Fast 5 program in January, Alexis?
I did, and I'm on my second week, and I've lost 8 pounds.
Yes!
That's awesome, Alexis.
Yeah, it's been great. It's easy. You can just grab and go to work, and you can have your day planned out, and even your next day planned out. It's been great.
So you open this one first.
Food, the food's been great. Everything I've tried so far, I've loved.
Great.
The Fast 5, it does work.
How much did you lose in your first week on Fast 5?
6 pounds.
6 pounds, and now you've lost an additional 2.
An additional 2.
You're on your way, girl. How's it feel? Good?
So, yeah, I'm on my second week, and I think it's going to be great.
Did it give you motivation to keep going?
It did. It did, and this is even a better value than what I got with the shakes, the protein shakes.
Yeah,
so,
it's an awesome deal. It's called Today's Special Value. All these extra shakes, the shaker, the price, the whole thing.
Yeah, it's better than I got. So.
So get on the line, everybody.
Yeah,
and make
so
the
I
choice.
would recommend it to anybody listening.
Thank you, Alexis from California. We
and
appreciate
congratulations.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, have a good evening.
Okay,
Bye.
there's 5 minutes to go in the show, 5 minutes to go in the hour. This is brand new. We've never had it as a Today's Special Value before. Mr. Scott, 2,100 people have decided they want to change their lives. And that's not hyperbole. You hear that a lot. But if you can really take charge, maybe for the first time in a long time, and maybe drop to start out 5, and then it becomes 10, and then it becomes 20, or like some of these people this hour, 50 pounds? No, I'm sorry. That's a change of life. Go back to your doctor and ask your doctor, is my life changed, when he does tests on you. And individual results will vary. But if you're a healthier person it's a good thing.
It's a good thing. And I remember when I weighed 240 pounds, if I walked into a building that was multiple floors and there was no elevator, I would literally have a panic attack.
Wow.
I mean, I would literally have a panic attack, especially if I was with other people, because I didn't want to see them to see me huffing and puffing.
What about we're
walking
going
upstairs.
dancing tonight? We're going dancing tonight.
I'm not.
You're not.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to the
We're
holiday
going,
parties.
we're going to Jamaica. We're all going.
No.
Right.
Yeah, not me.
Right?
Not me.
So now, what about now?
Right.
Yeah, right?
And people know, like, they'll call me and they're like, you weren't home last night. Yeah, because I was out. Like,
Because you were dancing.
Yeah, I was out.
I was in Jamaica. Exactly. Hey, $179.92 with a lot of people on the line. How does this work? It starts out with 7 days. That's 7 meals, 7 breakfasts, 7 lunches, 7 dinners, 7 energizing shakes, 7 craving crusher shakes. And a study has shown in that first week,
the average weight loss was nearly 5 pounds.
and then you keep it going after that. And you keep it going with weekends off, and you get all the breakfasts and lunches and dinners, and it's all there. And the reason you get it here, check out this value story. It is huge. I've never seen this. I've been doing Nutrisystem shows with you for many years now.
Yeah, long
I've
time.
never seen the spread difference. You have 320, 135 to come to Nutrisystem because people are loving this Fast 5 thing.
That's
Because they're
right.
getting the results. $179.92. Man, oh man, is that a difference? That's $121. That's $141 difference. It's a big, big savings. Break that per meal.
Per meal. And the thing is,
Wow.
I mean, it's such a great savings. And we're going to spend money on food anyway. You have to eat. You have to eat. But you know what? You can't go to a grocery store and buy food and eat for 30 days and then say, hey, you know what? I want my money back.
Right.
But you can do that here at QVC with Nutrisystem. You can have
Let's go
mashed
through.
potatoes.
We'll take a close-up shot of some of this because, again, this has been prepared for us. And by the way, as you're doing this, if you want to add fruits, if you want to add vegetables, according to Nutrisystem, go for it. It's absolutely okay. What are we seeing here?
We're seeing rotini and meatballs. That's one of the dinners.
Great.
This is the cheddar broccoli with rice, one of the lunches.
Great.
I love it. Spaghetti with meat sauce, one of the dinners. And
Great.
you're not going to have to guess. Everything is color coded. You're seeing here that some of the items are in red, some of the items are blue. Those are your breakfast, lunch, dinner. How about pizza?
There's suggestions, right? But I mean, you want a white chocolate chip bar, a chewy chocolate chip granola bar, you eat the chewy chocolate chip granola bar. You want cheese tortellini? Now that sounds decadent. It's okay to do it. Good carbs, bad carbs. It's not incredibly high sodium.
How about
You
some
want
chocolate chip
You want a
cookies?
chocolate chip cookie? You got a chocolate chip cookie. I mean, it's real, honest to goodness food. What have I been nibbling on the whole time? Here's what I've been nibbling on the whole time. I love these little chocolates. These little chocolates are delicious.
So
you feel like
good.
you're having a little snack with a cup of Keurig coffee. I feel like I have my chocolate fix, if you know what I mean.
And how often do you grab a package like that and you start eating it from another company and you finished it off and you look at it, you go, wow, that was actually 2 servings in that package.
Right.
With Nutrisystem, everything is a single serving, so you get to have everything. I'm going to have some milk chocolate flavored
They
pretzels.
know how to do it. The science of food. They're working on it. And this is what they do. They don't build computers, right?
Nope.
They're not making cars. They know Nutrisystem. Chewy chocolate chip granola bars. Would you like to indulge in a cinnamon streusel muffin? Hey, how about that in the morning? How about a cinnamon bun bar, right?
Things that you know and love, but in the proper portion. And the other thing I like, guilt-free. Guilt-free. You're not going to feel guilty about eating a Harvest Nut bar or eating like the cheese tortellini. So many of the other programs, you feel guilty. This is a program where you're like, you know what? I'm going to sit back. I'm going to let Nutrisystem take this weight off.
For men or for women, that's the only choice you got to make. Do us a favor. No, don't do us a favor. Do yourself a favor. Eat the food.
Right.
Try it. Lose 5 pounds and love it or return it within 30 days on QVC and on Nutrisystem. All you have to lose with today's special value is the weight.
That's right.
What do you have to gain? A lot. So as you're on the line right now in the last minute, as people are looking on the value and they're seeing this for the final time in this hour in a big day, Kat, why should they pick this up?
They should pick this up because if you're struggling, trying to lose weight, trying to find something that works for you, this is the program that works. I was the girl who was 240 pounds, who was wearing, huge pants on my summer vacation. I needed something that worked. I tried this over 10 years ago. And when I went on the program, I didn't know anyone at Nutrisystem. I went on it, was successful. Nutrisystem contacted me and said, give it a try. That red jacket that I'm wearing in that picture, that's the same jacket I'm wearing now. The color looks a little bit different, but this is that same jacket. This is the first time in my life that I've been able to wear clothes 2 years later, 3 years later. I had this jacket 8 years. This is what I was wearing 10 years ago.
Great way to wind up this hour, the before and the after.
That was 10 years ago.
Live. Check that out. Hey, here's what we'd like you to do. Go to QVC.com. Check out the offer or 1-800-345-1515. Our operators are standing by. We want to help. It's the best value in America. We have some big executives from Nutrisystem today. We can say beyond a shadow of a doubt, this today's special value is only here today at this price. You cannot go to Nutrisystem and get this offer. There it is on QVC.com. All about today's special value. Have some pizza, some decadent food, and maybe lose weight at the same time. Hey, there's great fitness stuff. It's Living for Me month. This is a way for you to live for you.